since you've gotten it.
Since I've
You got
gotten
it in like
yeah.
you got it in like 62, right?
Okay.
I think you got it in like 62, which means the soonest you can actually give it to me is in 77, but the treaty ends in 73.
That doesn't matter.
How does it not matter?
It doesn't matter. It's 15 years from me gaining that land.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying that you wouldn't be able to fulfill it. Is what I'm saying.
What?
Because you got the the soonest you're allowed to give it to me is in 77, right?
Yeah.
The treaty ends in 73.
That
So I'm
doesn't
saying,
matter. You did not state in the treaty that nowhere that I have to gain it before the end of the treaty.
yeah, I did.
No.
I said that you have to give it to if you don't give it to me before the end of the treaty, it counts as you breaking it. I specifically wrote that.
So am I to understand this perfectly clear that Italy no longer wishes for Russian friendship?
What fucking friendship? You're just picking over me like the entire game.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that first war where I joined in to make sure that Austria couldn't?
There you go. That's in the treaty.
I guess.
Alright,
Slazer,
Curran, we'll give you your land.
Slazer, not letting you do whatever you want in regards to everything is not taking you over.
Yeah. Like, not you mean not doing anything. You're doing everything to prevent my every move.
You mean such as me stopping you taking Venice?
To be fair, he did allow you to farm, right? So I mean.
And I didn't do anything when you took Venice. I
No,
even
but you
unallied
like-
Austria.
Come on, you couldn't have.
You asked me to unally
You
Austria.
couldn't
I unallied
have.
Austria.
I asked you to annul Austria so you don't lose prestige.
I could have intervened.
Yeah, and you get crushed. Come on.
Why didn't you intervene and crush me now?
Because now Austria had troops. Before Austria got wiped.
Austria wasn't even in my war here.
You realized that you couldn't have crushed him because he could have fought you both. Like, Sneaky alone didn't need Austria in order to, like, stop you from taking Venice.
Are you serious, no one?
Yep.
He would have gotten wiped more than Austria did. It would have been brutal.
User disconnected from your
Like,
channel.
it's not even close.
Then why didn't you wipe me now?
Because now it's different.
Oh, how so?
Besides, you're not only pissing me, but you're also pissing UK.
I might have been pissing off UK, but I did actually ask UK for permission for this before doing it.
And if you didn't give it?
No, he did.
No, that's not what he said. So it said to us.
Ah, well, that's interesting.
Either way, why the fuck should I help you now that you are not getting that alliance with Austria against Germany? That
No,
you're
I wasn't
trying
getting
to
that for
get.
ages by now.
So why would I help you now?
I'm sorry, but you haven't been helping me at 1 inch in this game.
I've been helping you by stopping Germany, which is what you asked for.
You haven't stopped Germany.
I've been slowing him down. I've been against him this entire time. Now I don't have a reason to.
Wait. If you wanted to slow him down, you should have stayed a bloody puppet and only letting him getting fucking French come. Instead, you added on champagne.
That only happened when UK backed down. Because of you.
Yeah, that might have happened. UK might have backed down because of me. I don't feel remorse. I'm sorry, but you've done nothing for me.
Yeah, and you damaged my country.
User
You are
joined your
realizing
channel.
how absurd you're being, right?
No.
Slazer's
Look-
always absurd.
How have I damaged your country?
You know well enough.
No, honestly, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
How?
No, I don't want to talk to to everyone here.
If you want, we can go into another channel. If you think it's because of that treaty with Germany, I'm sorry, but I was not gonna go for a German meat grinder. No matter how much you think I could afford it.
Who's talking about that?
Then I really have no idea which one the hell you're on about.
I'm talking about protecting people that are going directly against me and my interest. And then you expect me to just let you kill Romania, which was my only ally against Austria.
I see that I've killed Romania.
And then
I mean, we ignore the puppet at Greece, we ignore the 3 other states, we ignore the vast colonies he has everywhere. Yep, this is killed.
I don't see any Romanian colonies.
They have in Asia, and
South Africa.
Yep.
They have nothing in Asia.
Yes,
They have
In
Indonesia. They have Bali. They have the land of the right of it.
But it's all being sold
that has been sold to who?
to people.
Oh, so because he sells land, then it's my fault for killing him.
You had no reason to kill Romania.
I haven't killed
Don't
Romania.
bullshit me on that. You had no fucking reason to kill Romania.
I wanted land.
Okay,
Ye-
and you got land.
Yeah. And you had no reason to attack Austria at that point.
I also wanted land in Ottoman Empire. So what would have happened if I attacked them?
Good question.
I could have easily destroyed your and his armies if I wanted to.
Do it, by all means, Laser.
And now I can't, maybe. But I could have. And I didn't.
So, you're determined to make an alliance with Gurren?
If you continue with your bullshit politics and politics, Egypt.
Get back.
So you want me to just let the Ottoman Empire get overrun by you?
Hey, I'm just asking for a few pieces of strategic land. Who the
Bass,
fuck is
Nico, you're
Sorry,
talking.
sorry.
I can't hear what you're saying, Slays, because of that.
I'm just asking for a few pieces of strategically valuable land for me that have nothing to offer to Ottomans.
He can colonize off it.
They can colonize jack shit, come on.
I mean, I don't care if you two trade Darfur or Upper Egypt. And what's it called?
And Lower
I
Egypt.
don't even know Red Sea Coast. No, I don't care if you guys transfer that.
Okay, so
honestly.
you don't care if I attack him for Lower Egypt?
Oh, Lower Egypt, absolutely. That's the richest state. You have no reason to take down.
Hmm.
You don't need that for colonization. Oh, are you gonna pull some big reason out of your hat now? Why you need that for colonization?
Oh, I don't need that for colonization. No one said that I need that for colonization.
But you just want it because it has population. Hmm.
Pretty borders.
What on earth would be pretty about that?
Whatever the reasoning, it doesn't matter. The thing is, with the British help, I don't think they can do anything. Not much, really. Only issue is this French front. It's very annoying.
No, but if you want to end our partial cooperation, I'm fine with that. I just want an answer from you.
What?
Hmm?
What did you say?
Well, if for fucking hell, fucking pandemics. If you want to end our partial cooperation up to this point, I'm fine with that.
What
I just want an answer for
cooperation?
you.
You're going directly against my interests. How is that
That's
cooperation?
because you have interest every
I am
single
back.
area.
Did I miss anything?
No.
He's saying that I'm constantly going against his interest, despite not doing anything when he took Venice, despite joining the war
You
earlier on
couldn't have
to
done
make sure
anything
Austria
when
did
I
not
took
join the
Venice.
French.
I could have pushed for 100% on Austria, you couldn't have fucking stopped me.
And?
Austria
No,
lost.
actually,
Austria
you
lost
couldn't because he surrendered.
his entire fucking army in 2 months.
Yeah, but he surrendered as well.
Doesn't matter.
And why does
That's
that not
not the
matter?
point. You could have joined him and you would still fucking lose.
Why would I have joined him at that point?
It doesn't. Well, you said you would join him.
No, I said I could have joined him from the start of that war.
And would that change anything? No, it wouldn't.
It could have.
No.
Yeah,
No, it wouldn't.
it could have.
No, it wouldn't.
It could have. He could just have retreated from that front. Then you take over as much as you can until I show up, thereby stretching your forces too slim.
Stretching my forces too slim when I have 2 mountain provinces in border and 1 hills.
Well, that's. But
With,
honestly, you
with-
could stay there.
With
I
no
don't mind
military tech, and I'm quite sure he didn't even outnumber me that badly. Austria had 0 brigades at that point. He only had mobilized troops.
That's not true.
Shut up, Fuslier.
So mean.
Yeah, it's just not true, man.
Getting overrun in 2 months with
So
a
Caesar.
double population.
So
Yeah,
you want this alliance, but how are you gonna make it up to me that you're gonna break this treaty?
I'm not gonna break the treaty. I'm gonna give you land.
Didn't we just discuss this?
I'm actually curious. If you two make an alliance, does Austria get Venice back?
I don't know. No, it's just because he has to. It depends on what he agrees to, really. Which I doubt he would agree to, like, what I would actually want.
If Austria is continuing to be fucking stubborn and idiotic with their demands of holding all of Italy, and I mean, I have nothing.
Fusilier should demand.
So
nothing
you
to
mean
stop
you
him
want
from
South
attacking.
Tyrol and Istria as well? And all the Romanian stuff?
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, Sneaky. Fuck off.
Slazer.
I mean, my demands haven't changed, Fuslier. You know them from the first session.
In
But
the first session it was Venice. And now it's Istria, sorry, now it's South Tyrol and West Transylvania.
no,
Yes.
no,
What are your terms then?
South Tyrol.
And you'll allow me to kill Romania?
Yeah.
Don't accept that, Fusilier. I'm not actually gonna make a deal with him. Just wait till the treaty's up. He has to give me land, or else he gets fucked. I mean, he has to get fucked, right? So he might even be overrun for me.
Hey, Kevin, you there?
I mean,
Yo.
Hey,
so
I
far,
seen your friend request.
what have you gained from this alliance with Germany, Fuslier?
I wasn't able to defend him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So you fucked him over.
And actually, I stepped in and defended him instead.
So think about it. Are you
Wait.
gonna remain your German puppet for entire game?
But my treaty was written in such a way that, like, I should have been able to do it. It's just that you have retarded rules.
Bullshit. Just to remind you, Fuslier, Gurren knew this. When I offered you
No, I
non-aggression.
didn't. That's why I wrote
No,
it
no,
in
no,
that
no,
way.
no, no, no. Don't wiggle out of this.
No, I do know what you're talking about.
Fuslier,
It's a different thing.
no, when I offered you non-aggression pact, you asked me if you could add a clause where you get to defend Germany if he's attacked. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
in a
never
war
added
with
a
him.
clause like that.
And I told Fuslier that wouldn't be possible by rules.
Also, it's not a non-aggression pact. It's a defensive alliance.
Doesn't matter.
It does. It should matter.
It does not matter. Defensive,
Wait,
aggressive alliance,
Wait,
non-aggression
so
pact.
is a defensive alliance the same as a non-aggression pact now?
Of
Apparently,
course it is.
apparently it's a non-aggression pact with additional
'Cause-
benefits instead of
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
a defensive alliance.
Slazer, to someone who actually, like, you know,
What?
Doesn't
goes by
matter.
common
Wait,
sense,
wait.
common sense, right? It should just mean that you're obligated to join on the defense of that person. That's what it should mean.
Yeah.
If you're not retarded.
So how
But-
are you being able to
That's
fight
not the way
them
this
then?
works, Garen.
No.
No, in a
like
defensive alliance, how is that not the way it works?
You just heard Slazer tell you it's not.
Yeah, I know it's not the way it works because Slazer is like, because Slazer for some reason thinks that if you're defending someone, it counts as attacking the person that you did the treaty with.
That's funny.
mean, you can never really securely sign 2 defensive treaties.
No, you should
Ever.
be able to though. Like, there's no reason
No,
you shouldn't be
no,
able
you
to.
shouldn't. Don't bullshit. Like this
No,
is.
no.
Yes,
Why wouldn't
this
you
is
be able
fucking
to?
bullshit, Guren. You're just.
Why shouldn't you be able to?
You shouldn't be able to.
No, really. How does that not make
No,
any
you
sense?
shouldn't be able to.
Why?
Austria's in a terrible state.
Can you come up with an actual logical reason why you should
Hey,
be able
Gurren.
to
I
just
don't know.
join
How do
whoever
I
the defender
tell
is?
how many colonial points do you get from, like, how many, my ironclads, how many colonial points do they give me? How do I tell?
Fusser, it doesn't matter.
That's actually fairly
Just
decent
watch
for
it when you
Complete
create
Slayer
one.
because it makes treaties with more people a lot better.
Held Navy.
So
You
if you can get 5
wanna
people
make
together to have
treaties
a
with
non-aggression
everyone in the
pact,
Doesn't
game?
tell
Not
me.
possible. Because you remember what the idiotic issues we had when we
We
had
have idiotic
multiple
issues because you
treaties.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Slazer, how many colonial points do you get from having an ironclad?
15.
It's like 10 in the base game.
I think 15 here. I'm not sure.
But
Okay.
seriously, why
I
are
will admit,
No,
I am
we
looking
don't.
forward to
why are
your preview of
clauses
next
to,
game just to
to
get shit
defend,
talked.
be able
It's,
to defend specific countries not in? Like, why are those clauses outlawed?
Because we had issues before.
User
When,
disconnected from your channel.
When people would just sign treaties with everyone, and everyone would have treaties with everyone,
If
and
they
then
don't
no
read
one.
it, that's their problem.
Yeah.
They break it.
Well, and then people complain about treaties, and
Well,
then
fuck 'em
they.
then.
One day they want treaty priority rules, then the other day they don't want treaty
I
priority
still
rules.
don't think treaty priority rules
sorry,
are a
people.
bad thing. It just needs to be done in a proper way,
I'm
which it
sorry,
doesn't sound like it
I'm
was for you
sorry,
guys.
Sneaky, but people voted against it.
Oh, Slazer, we voted against your retarded way of doing it.
No.
Yes.
No.
You placed non-aggression pacts above defensive alliances.
Nah,
How is that
it
not
wasn't.
us
It wasn't about that.
No, it
I'm
was. I
muting you,
specifically
Gurren,
listed
right
that
now.
in the thing.
I really don't care
Just
about
go
what
look
you
at the
have to say.
thread.
I'm muting you. I literally muted him.
Gurren, if
because
he mutes you, it doesn't count.
It's just complete bullshit. But anyway, Fussler. He's out.
I mean, the wording of rules matters a lot. I mean, there's no reason to try and discuss if they actually matter or not. The way you set up how they are working, like in which order, matters a very big
guys,
deal
I have
if
to
the
go.
rules should get accepted or not.
U4 game starting soon. I tried to stream U4, but it just doesn't work. We'll see. Maybe if I update my PC, I might be able to stream again.
I'd like
So,
everybody to know
anyway,
I have
thanks
the
for watching, guys.
second highest number of
See you
ironclads
next
in the
week.
game.